Sideburns. Today we're talking about them because sideburns are one of those minor details that majorly impact how you look, either good or bad. Sideburns help frame the face. They also help finish a hairstyle. But unfortunately, a lot of guys, I would say 90% of guys that I see have messed up their sideburns in one of a few different ways. Today, I'm gonna go over a sideburn tutorial. I'm gonna talk about the do's, the don'ts, things you need to avoid, how to do it better. And then at the end of the video, I gotta trim mine because mine are getting a little bit long. And so I'm gonna show you how to do it and kind of a little bit of the nuance and styling techniques that I use to make sure that my sideburns always look amazing, all right? Also, speaking of amazing, right now, I want to give you an incredible deal. I call it the best of kit at Pete and Pedro. Because we're talking about hair, I want your hair to be amazing. I also want you to use incredible products that aren't gonna jack up or damage your hair. I've got a special link down below. Right now, for a limited time, guys, you get all 4 of my favorite products and our best-selling products for $35. Regular price is like $79, and so it's over 50% off. Right now, limited time, hit that link down below. You're gonna get the putty. It's a high hold, low shine product, my #1 favorite product. You're also gonna get my favorite product of all time, the sea salt spray. It's a pre-styler that's gonna give your hair more life, more volume, more amazingness, and then you're also gonna get the clean and condition combo, all right? It's a shampoo conditioner set that is amazing. It's got tea tree oil, peppermint. This one is gonna make your hair soft, silky, smooth, and look amazing. Guys, all 4 of these products, $35, hit the link, do not wait, limited time, special deal. So now let's talk about sideburn do's and don'ts and how to basically style your sideburns a little bit better to look awesome. #1 rule is you need sideburns unless there's 2 scenarios where you don't need them. You're going with a bald skin fade, you don't need sideburns, it's okay not to have them at that point, or you're basically buzzing your beard and your hair the same length. In that situation, you don't need sideburns, but everybody else needs some version of a sideburn. The second rule, never let them be too short, all right? Short sideburns, honestly, are one of the worst things I see, messing up a lot of guys' style, look, and grooming capacity, all right? Shaving your sideburns completely off, right, at the top of your ear is one of the ugliest things I still see guys doing, all right? This looks terrible. You need to drop them down, but you need to drop them down far enough, which brings me to the second mistake, and that is sideburns that are just too short. Another common mistake that I see a lot of guys making is they'll drop them down, but they'll keep them too short, when all they need to do is drop them down to about midway point in your ear. That little thing, that little doohickey thing that sticks out, that's basically the middle of your ear. You want to make sure you're dropping your sideburns at least to that. Also, the third mistake, don't cut them off blunt, angle them slightly. Which brings us to the next sideburn rule. Never blunt, always angled. What I mean by this is instead of cutting your sideburn off straight, you want to drop it and angle it slightly. The slight angle is a subtle detail that makes a major difference. It's going to follow the line of your jaw, which is aesthetically more pleasing. It's also going to elongate your face. It gives your sideburn just a little bit of panache, a little bit of je ne sais quoi. That's something special that most guys honestly don't do. Next thing we got to talk about is if you're rocking a beard, all right? Few things that guys get wrong. If you have a beard and you are bald, you're shaving your head, never stop your beard at the top of your ear and just cut it off. You've got to blend, you've got to fade. When it comes to sideburns looking amazing, blending and fading is what it's all about. All right, cutting them bluntly like a beard-bald combo is one of the things that makes you look like you're wearing a fake beard. The people that really get it and look amazing are the guys that are actually slightly fading their beard up near their sideburn, which brings me to the next rule. Your sideburn length and thickness needs to match your hairstyle. All right, if your hair is a little bit longer, your sideburn can be a little bit longer. All right, which brings me to something else we got to talk about. How long is too long? In my opinion, taking it to the bottom of your ear is a little bit long. The only exception in this is if you've got very long hair, I think it looks better. If you're somebody that has super short hair, going with the long sideburn, it's a little bit weird, a little bit off-putting. Typically, longer sideburns are going to give the illusion of you being a little bit older, but I feel like when your hair is grown out and a little bit longer, I feel like longer sideburns look best. But if you're taking them all the way down, like to your jawline, I think it's a little bit too long. The next rule is not too thin. All right, just like facial hair shouldn't be carved too thin, sideburns shouldn't be like super trimmed like thin. All right, this was a style like many years ago, but now you want to make sure that you're following your natural growth pattern. Just like beards, you don't want it to go too thin or else you're gonna look weird. And I know that some of you are a little confused right now. Ready? The 4 takeaways are: middle of the ear is ideal, slight angle, faded into your hairstyle, blended with your beard. And don't rush. The other pro tip I'd like to give you is do not rush trimming your sideburns. Make sure that everything is right. Make sure that you're slow, methodical, so that you blend it or trim it perfectly and look amazing. You don't want to like gap yourself or do anything crazy. What I'm going to be using for this project is going to be my JRL clippers. These are hair clippers, like I said. These things are amazing. I'm going to link to this down on Amazon if you want to check it out. This is the best trimmer I've ever used. It works for your hair, your body, and your burns. I'm also going to be using a comb and scissors. I'm going to show you and explain what that's for in a second. But I've got another attachment for my clippers. It's going to be this one, a little bit longer. I've got this one here, and you just need to find what works for you. So for me, the first step is basically brushing my sideburns into place. All right, as you can see, I'm a little bit gappy there, so I got to be very careful. All right, I'm going to brush the hair, the long hair out, and then I'm going to basically, at an angle, just trim, all right? Brush it down and then brush it back as well. And just trim up there. You also want to make sure that when you're trimming your sideburns, you don't forget around your ear, all right? If you do have longer hair, you don't want to clean like edge from a clipper, so I'll just go in there with my scissors and clean it up a little bit, all right? Other side, I'm brushing it forward, all right? Small little trim, brush it back, and right there, and up there, all right? Brush it down, all right. It's looking good. And now, what I'll do is get the longer attachment, and I don't run it up. I actually will start a little bit higher and just pull out. All right, just like that. Just a little bit. Got to be careful. You got to go slow. All right. The reason why I don't start down here and just go up and out is because my sideburns are a little patchy up here by where my hair kind of connects. And so you just got to find what works for you. All right. Other side, start up here, right there. Just blending it with my hair, all right? Boom. Right there. All right, it's looking pretty good. The next step is trimming your beard down to length, all right? So for me, I'm going with the shorter attachment. The blade is going to be all the way out, and then I am gonna just start to trim my beard, all right? All the way around. Now, up near your sideburns, you've got a few different options. You can blend it by feathering it out if you've got longer hair up top, or if you've got a longer beard and shorter hair or you're bald, then you want to basically start making it shorter, 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 shorter. The whole idea is that you're reverse fading your beard so that it seamlessly blends with the hair on your temple. Remember, you want the hair on your sides or temple to be basically the same length as your sideburns, all right? It looks weird if it's long here, super short right here, all right? You've got to make sure you reverse fade it, all right? For me, what I'm going to be doing, because I do want a little bit of a line, a little bit of more of a significant angle, I'm going to be actually taking it a little bit shorter up near my sideburn. But notice the angle that I'm keeping it right about there. Notice that my sideburns are basically at the same level as my beard edge, all right? Boom, like that. And that, in my opinion, is going to make your beard and your sideburns look the most aesthetic, all right? It would look funny if your beard edge stopped here and your sideburns were longer than that, or vice versa, if those sideburns were up. I personally feel like keeping the line consistent and the angle consistent makes you look a lot more aesthetic. And it follows that angle of your jawline. Everything is blending, everything is working, everything is elongating your face, and your hairstyle is finished properly. Gentlemen, that's it. If you dug this video, drop me one of these. And if you haven't yet, checked out that link in the description. You're gonna get the best of kit, 4 of my favorite and best-selling products at Pete and Pedro to make your hair look amazing for $35.